Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm host Rob, aka Star Shadow. We are continuing my San Marino challenge. Once again here on Football Manager 2021. And for those that do not know, the San Marino challenge is to take the tiny micro-state of San Marino from the bottom of the FIFA rankings all the way to the top. Simultaneously take a club based in San Marino to Champions League glory, and for purposes of that, we've taken over a club that is in the Italian pyramid, but based in San Marino. His club actually went defunct in 2019. For the purposes of the challenge, we pumped a ton of money into it, basically cutting out 25-30 seasons of building this up so that we could just go right into trying to produce some kids and try and see if this is even possible. We didn't change anything with the youth rating of the nation or anything, so this is just all what would happen if our youth levels were as good as possible and the team and the club was climbing the ranks. Would that get San Marino a chance to reach number 1? So that's what we're finding out. And right now we are in season number 8 actually with our club here. This club was known as San Marino Calcio, and it has been refounded. So in Football Manager 2021 you should be able to find it if you can find a database in the lower divisions. I believe it's in the 4th division, might be the 5th division. One of those 2 divisions, so you can start from there if you'd like in the new game. We are doing pretty well here once again, very surprisingly. I was not expecting us to be this good, but you can see there's a class of clubs right now fighting for the title. Inter, us, and AC Milan. All of us have really separated ourselves from the rest of the pack, so we're pretty good for another Champions League run next year, which is cool. And Inter started out on fire. They had wins in their first like 12 matches or something like that, and yeah, they kind of come back to back a little bit. Take a look here actually. Yeah, because now they've got 3 draws and 2 losses, and that's just recently, so they're not in as good a position as they were. Us on the other hand, we've kind of crept back up a little bit. We've had a nice run here in the league. Oh, excuse me, going unbeaten in the league in what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 unbeaten, and 9 of those wins, mostly against the lower half teams, which is matches we should be winning and taking out, except for this draw against Milan. That's a solid draw. That's one we saved in the last minute? No, it was published scored. All right, but we did snatch a win here against Juventus. Good strong win here. Benoit scored, and after we had a penalty too, and Liam Reed missed it, but Benoit saved us a few minutes later. So that was a good win. Also, this is the win that we got basically with one of the last kicks in the match against Roma, who was really struggling this year. Josipovic came off the bench to score the winner. Another big win there. We did win the Coca-Cola Supercup. Mancini, after a switch to 4-2-3-1, Mancini came in and scored. Well, he was started, but he came in from the left wing and scored. This was a big win, and we followed that up by beating them again 2 matches later. So that was fun. So now we're up against Napoli. Napoli's in 12th, so this is one that we're going to try and continue our win streak here. So we have them, then Atalanta, who is 4th. That's going to be a fun match right before Champions League knockout starts. So yeah, so we're playing well right now. We had a bunch of players out. A bunch of our South Americans were out for Olympic qualifying. Since we're such a young team, they're all eligible, so we had a bunch out, and we managed to get through that, so very happy about that. And now they're coming back. Mario Medina's now came back in that last match and actually played well, which is good. Been waiting for him, so they can carry that over. So our center back pairing, or not really pairing, this is a trio here, have been was really good last game, so I think we're gonna give him another chance, even though Paulo Alexander's come back, and I want him to play a bit, but we'll see how this goes. Julio Mesa is actually Peru's starting keeper, and he was gone too. Wonder Kid still. I like this. I like to see this. So we've got a backup, a long-term backup. Between him and Bertoni, this is going to be a hell of a keeping group here. As long as we can keep them, which is the call here. All right, so let's get into this here. All right, they're gonna play 4-2-3-1. A lot of what people play against us, not surprising. Usually that means that we do have to switch, although we've been playing well enough now. I think with our constant switching between this and then the 5-2-1-2 and 4-2-3-1, that they're starting to bring some questions into managers' minds, and they're kind of playing a little bit different. So yeah, and also has been helping that Liam Reed has been playing really well. He's up to, how many assists you got? 6. Been coming on strong, so we're happy about that. Mathenwa has played very well lately too. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists in the last 3 matches, so very nice. Although Yusupovic is finally coming back on after going cold for a while. Let's actually look at the form here. 2 goals in the last 3. Off the bench. No, he didn't come off the bench for that one. But you can see there's this long tier of no goals, which kind of sucks. But hopefully he's coming back. We knew he was going to be a little bit inconsistent coming in. He started off hot, and that's fine. And Mathen was pretty inconsistent himself, so it's not surprising. But got to look and make sure. Playing down the left. This is our normal. Oh, I want to make sure Reed is actually taking more risks since he's a good passer. 16 passing, 16 vision. I like it. Okay, let's do it. Lacking tactical familiarity. This is the formation we've been playing for 8 years. I don't know how anyone is not familiar with their formation at this point. All right, let's get this going. Dressing room. I want to say we owe Napoli, because I'm not happy with Roberto Mancini, who was under some pressure as a coach, and I don't talk about other people's teams. So when they asked me about him coaching and being under pressure, I was like, I don't talk about that kind of thing. And so now he's mad because I didn't show solidarity. Well, we're coming out when we're gonna show these guys who's boss because they beat us last time. All right, so Hyderaj, yeah, he is not that good. Not bad, but he's also not that good. Very fast though. Look fan, of course. Yeah, press. We cannot. I don't think we can time market on the right. This is gonna be the problem areas. Them attacking us down this way. I gotta make sure left and right. So yep. So you got a weak foot, then we put him on it. You too. And backs, because that means that they probably will try and cross to the backs. Usually that's what happens. Let's press him. All right. Having the best defense in the Serie A must have you looking forward to another win. We're definitely proud of that record, and it's been key to us being so high up. How confident are you ahead of kickoff, knowing San Marino sits second in the Division 4 table? How confident are you ahead of kickoff? Why are you asking that question twice, dude? From Tiki Taka. Dude, it's not Tiki Tiki, it's Tiki Taka. It has 2 different questions. Yeah, we can't be allowed to tell false sense of security. I don't think it really matters what I say here, because I don't think the team is listening. Big stadium. Go. Alrighty. I do like being in that group of clubs fighting for a title here. Top 3. That's where we should be. Get us some rep, and maybe some of our players will stop acting like they're too good for us when they're clearly just right for us. Right, to kind of get us out a little bit here, but good job getting back. Good tackle. Okay. Let's see what we got here. They, as the Nuts and Crew said, coming in. Napoli's been terrible at home, so hopefully we can get a win here. Trying to get a feel of what's going on here in these first 13 minutes. Mancini did not close that down. Don't like that. Don't do that. Use off tackles. I don't like this. That's not what I want to. Let's. Do I take it down? Not 100% sure. I think we're gonna be playing on the counter a little bit here. Not really holding on to the ball. I don't think positive makes much sense. Oof. See what we can get out of it. Schultz is really far back. I don't know why he dipped that far, that deep. Don't do anything dumb, that's all I gotta say. Do I have to push forward a little bit? Man, Har is already tired. Didn't play. He only played 160 minutes out of the past couple weeks, even with the Olympic qualifying. Figured he wouldn't be that tired. Trying to get something at least now. But they've created nothing while we started to do something at least. But I'm not happy with what I'm seeing yet. We're supposed to be trying to kill these guys, and you guys are not doing that. We're gonna go positive. And see if we can go on the front foot here. Actually, you know what I should do? Let's up the pressing a little bit to start off the half. Just to see if we can discombobulate them a little bit. Put them under a little bit of pressure. Probably do that for 10 minutes or so, and just to see if that turns anything. We don't have the legs right now for it to keep it up, I don't think. But definitely worth a shot to see if we can rust them down a little bit. You're trying to dive there to be a card for that guy. Ugh, that's a big chance we're giving up there. Didn't add them too much XG, which is interesting. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. Alright, we have to be thinking changes. They're definitely coming at us. Cautious mentality is probably the better idea here. Come on, Luigi, you're supposed to be super athletic. And look at that now, Jesus, this is terrible. The man Mars is terrible, you guys. Awful. terrible. This is god awful. Everyone sucks. Okay, we're gonna step to here first. Start the pressing a little bit. Alright. This is the change we've been making. We can make defend, support, play down either. Alright. We're coming out at him. We are coming out at him. Are you making more changes pretty soon? Alright, who's the one that can play through the middle? You can play through the middle. Bubba John. Oh, they're actually playing through us. Ooh. This is new. There we go. Bam, go. Go. Beat him. Looks like that. Just like that, Yosipovich. Just like that. Just how we drew it up. Sheer artistry indeed. Just how we drew it up. On the counter. Even though we're playing attacking. On the counter. Gotta love it. Got to love it. We're gonna attack them a little bit more, and then we'll drop into a more sensible formation. We gotta see if we can score another. We're gonna go for the win. See if we can put it under some pressure here. Try some calm play here. Still playing slow tempo, but oh, nice. On your right, on your left. Oh, it's just because you're on the wrong side there. Gonna bring it back onto a strong foot. Oh, yes. Yes, I can hear your question. Why don't you just play this from the very beginning? Because it's not our style. We are a defensive team. First and foremost. It's only when you make us mad that we decide to switch and decide, hey, you know what? We can attack sometimes. We've got players that can do that. Ah, like the idea. What the heck is that guy doing? Putting them under some pressure, and now they're starting to crack a little bit. Ah, come on, center backs. Oh. I'm trying to think here. Next up. The thought occurs to me that I want to try. I want to play in the question. That is the question. Trying to decide how I want to do this. It's only these two that can play on the right. I'm trying to set up for the switch that's going to happen where I go back to my normal formation after we score. I am kind of counting on that. But I was also thinking about making a switch and taking Medina out. Moving with NY here to play the complete forward. Or I drop Yusupovic over here. Bring on... who would I bring in that case? Rosie? Forsman? One of them two. Because if we do the then what switch up to here, we throw in, he's super athletic, so that would be a nightmare. And we've done this before and he played actually pretty solidly, is that, which I was really surprised because he can't really pass. But it adds a nightmare with Yusupovic coming off the right maybe, and then can either bring Rosti in, who I don't really want to play there because he's not really an attacker, even though he does do a pretty good job getting in positions. Bring Paolo Rossi in. He's just a solid player with a lot of work rate, which is something I do like. I'll just keep going right now. I can't make a decision. We'll wait until we score again. Yellow. Who's getting the card now? Uchuku, okay. Alright, I can't. I got the Riva on. I don't like that this is a problem here. Bring Forsman in. You're motivated already, I don't need to do that. Let's see if we can motivate you a little bit. With a couple of minutes left, we'll up the tempo. I was hoping we create one more opportunity here, but there it is. Great ball. Ah! You're asking why we didn't do this earlier, and as I explained, we didn't because we're dumb. Get it in. Get it in. With the ball. There we go. Come on. Get it in. Get into the area. Come on. Now. 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 That's it. That's it from this match. All because he didn't want to hit it first time. He wanted to take it that touch. Just hit it first time. Fling it in. Nope. 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 Oh well, okay. Well, that's the way it goes. I mean, really not that disappointing considering, you know, we're on a high. All I would have expected to take this into this coming out was a draw anyway, and with a chance to sneak a win. Didn't play as well as I was hoping. Had to make a change, go to the attacking formation, attack. Yes, as we talked about attacking earlier. Probably could have done that. But, you know, we're a little cautious. Yeah, I guess we're unlucky. But we can start yelling at people who did not play well. Because they did not play well. Didn't play well. Didn't play well. Play well. Did not play well. Not happy with how you played. Gotta play better. Which is the disappointment. They're playing better. We had better performances. We would have done better. Again, some of it's on me. Some of it's on them. We'll live. It's a good point still. Said we were gonna be in a difficult situation. Playing some tough teams, but once we get through this, we are gonna be open. It's gonna open up quite a bit. That was something of a masterstroke for me today, bringing Josipovic as a substitute and reaping an almost immediate reward. He must be delighted. He showed an incredible appetite to make an impact. So yeah, I throw him on there because I know he's good. There was some bafflement among supporters that you seemingly refused to substitute Ikuchukwu despite his clearly subpar performance. What is your response to that? Part of the team performance, and he would have moved back into the middle if he had scored to shut it down, but it didn't. It's fine, it happens. He did what he had to do. Not the most comfortable in that position, but you know, he can pass, so it's not like he's terrible out there. But yeah, there would, you know, things happened and could have been better, but didn't. Hopefully they're not coming in for anyone. No one else is coming in for him. So this is, we're bidding for bring him in during the summer. 18-year-old wonder kid and unambitious, but we can probably get that better. But complete forward is what I'm looking for, like a Riva replacement if need be. Look at those jumping, reach 15, good strength, can pass, dribbling. He's like not as good in some ways as Riva, but let's look at it. But also he's younger, he'll get better, and he's got a ton of potential. So yeah, he doesn't jump as well as natural fitness is not as well, but it's not like it sucks. Better, more agile, more balance. Right now they're about the same here. Differences are pretty negligible. You know, he's a better penalty taker, which because he's a penalty taker. But yeah, the differences are not that pronounced here. He's definitely better mentally, but the big thing that would make me happy is the aggression and the bravery for a target manish. Complete forward, good. He's not that far off here, and some of the stuff we can do. Determination is the only thing really that's a bit different. He's got some flair though. But look, everything else is pretty much the same, and the work rate here, I like that too. It's all good stuff here, so we're definitely gonna try and bring him in for next year. And I have no idea what this guy is. Rejected offers for this guy. Ah, Kazakhstani. Okay. Alright, so I'll do this in offline as I continue to push this on a little bit. But that is going to do it here. Oh, there's one thing I did want to show. Oh, there's two things actually I wanted to show. First up, leading the league right now in goals is our on loan wonder kid, Nicola Fiorini. He's over at Genoa, currently leading the league in goals, which is kind of crazy. I mean, look at him. He's pretty solid. He's very pacey. Like he's almost. I was thinking about keeping him. It's between keeping him and Thenwa. The difference was Thenwa was got better anticipation. His mentals are better, so I was like, we'll take a chance with him. Even though Fiorini is better passer, since his jumping range is not good, didn't really feel like we could play him in the complete forward role. Even though we could probably play him as a false nine, which could do something. But yeah, it was a pretty close call between the two, and Mitten was kind of showing me some stuff lately. Fiorini, I just can't believe that he's actually leading the league right now. He only scored 7 for Hellas Verona last year. Scored 6, so he's doing better. So that's good though. I like seeing that. Probably still won't keep him, but we'll see. Josipovic is now crept up in the third, which is good. But the big thing I wanted to show is if we go to my youth products shortlist. The Colomonaldini coming out of our second youth intake. He has won the FIFA Ballon d'Or this year. So out of our youth intake, we have developed, not all the way, but played for us for a few years. Oh, it came out of our youth intake. So we get credit for this. #1 player in the world at age 21 came from our youth intake. The traitor, Nicola Monaldini, but I mean, it would have been nice if he, as a model citizen, he could have stayed and led us to where we are now, basically, and scoring a ton of goals. I mean, he was already scoring in Serie A before the whole incident with him leaving. So we sat his ass down. So he had scored 16 goals in 19 matches the first half of that season before he signed that pre-contract, and I said no, we gotta move on. Then if he's gonna do that, he can sit his ass on the bench, and he did. Then he went over to Greece for some reason. Now he's at Liverpool, which I would never have sold him to, even and for any kind of money. But now he's the winner, the best player in the world, the Ballon d'Or winner. So I don't know how many people have had a Ballon d'Or winner from their youth intake, but now I can say I have. So this is super awesome. Even though he's a traitor, I'm still proud to have him come through, and proud of my youth academy, because it's not every day you can do this. I've never done that before, so I am very happy that he won. I mean, I voted for him, even though he's a traitor, but I voted for him, and he won, and he is definitely one of the best players in the world. So, yeah, I mean, if I could bring him back, I would. He's not coming back. There's no way right now he'd come back. But I mean, look at this. This is disgusting. This pace, and acceleration, and agility, disgusting. And dribbling. This is the kind of striker that I want. This is the striker that wins us Champions Leagues and such like that. This is like the archetype of the position, which is, he did kind of pioneer that position, him and Victor Michel. But this here is what I look for. So still kind of upset that he left us, but yeah, disgusting. I wish I had the editor so I can see what his potential ability actually is, but I don't. So, and I think I ticked it off on the save anyway, so even if I had it, I wouldn't be able to. But it is awesome. Sign mode anywhere of the price. Yeah, no kidding. I'm just wondering what it said. Could generate a lot of money. I was curious to see if it would say that has won Ballon d'Or. Is a supporter of us. We are one of his favorite personnel, at least. So that's good. Yeah, he has San Marinese as well. Too bad that he was never considering playing for San Marino at all. So should not be surprising. He was always going to Italy. He came in saying he was going to Italy, so it would have been awesome if we could run him in. Because think of this guy playing for San Marino. Can you imagine? San Marinese, best player in the world, could say San Marinese. Could you imagine that? I mean, technically he is, but could you imagine if he was actually playing for the San Marinese national team and was the best player in the world? Man, that'd be something. But I was Yeah, see, we're favorite personnel, but very close. But unfortunately, he's not going to come back. All right, so I did want to show that because I'm very proud of our youth academy for doing this. We have a couple more lottery tickets out there to see if we can maybe produce another guy like this in out of our youth intake would be Daniela Giardi. It's going to be our main one, and he's San Marinese. He is declared and everything, so if he blows up like that, then definitely. He's not on the Superstar track though, because he is not starting like Monaldini was, but we shall see. We might bring him up next year, actually. Thinking about it, but he's pretty solid, so he may see some time next year. And then our other 5-star from our youth intake is, which one is he playing on? Might be in the C team. Yeah. Mattioni. Yeah. Oh, Pasolini is actually 5-star too? That's from our last youth intake. Here we go. Yeah. Mattioni. Also a 5-star. He is actually considering playing for us right now, which is crazy. He's been sitting at Italian, so we may try and take care of that if we can. If we can call him up. I don't think we have anything that we can really keep time, which sucks, but oh well. And Pasolini, who is San Marino, so perfect. So those are a couple of our 5-stars that we have sitting and waiting to hopefully pop off just like that, because that would be absolutely awesome to have another one. And there's a Charity again. So our 5-stars, and Mensa 5-star, Bertoni 5-star, Jose Luis Sosa's a 5-star. Van Ho Sung, 5-star South Korean. That could be interesting if he blows up like that. Some Brazilians, Jose Tadeo, 5-star. We talked about from Peru. That would be a pretty hilarious blow up too. If Peru produced a very good one. I thought we had another guy that was like that too. See, Bertoni is well on his way to being one of the best keepers in the world, if not already being one of the best. We bought him for 45 million a couple of years ago. Yeah, this was this is one of the best purchases anyone could make. He's blown up. He's absolutely blown up. He is good. That's why we won the Champions League. That's why the reason why we're doing as well as we are right now is Bertoni. Bertoni is carrying us. He's been very, very good. Is there anyone else that is looking like they might blow up? I don't think so. No, those are our chances there for players that could hit that peak. There's Jose Luis Sosa, also 5-star. Getting there. Should probably play him more actually. But Josipovic too is 5-star. So hopefully, we can do it. Like I said, that's gonna do it. We've talked enough about everything and got through that match. It's gonna be quicker, but you see, we run into stuff to talk about, and that's what happens. So thank you all for hanging out and watching this. I love it. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support here. Watching this silly little challenge thing. Enjoy yourself, join the video, like, comment, subscribe, share all that good stuff on the video. Really appreciate that. Shout out to all the subscribers out there. Really appreciate it. And there's links in the description to our Twitch and our Twitter, so you can definitely come hang out with us when I stream. Normally we just stream for like an hour, a couple days a week, play a bunch of different things there. So definitely want to come hang out. Usually at a bad time for most people, but do it when I'm free. So definitely come hang out. And Twitter is @StreamsByStar. If you want to follow, cool. Not cool. It's all good. But just, yeah, I really appreciate support. Thank you all for hanging out. Stay good, everyone. Stay well. And I will see you all next time.